Hi, my name is Del, and welcome to Comic Snags. Okay, I'm going to show you some comic books. These are actually comic books that my daughter got for me for Christmas. I was supposed to show in the last video, and I totally forgot about them. And I just found the bag earlier today, so I'm going to go drop them in this video here. Okay, so the first comic book she got me was this Infinity Wars #1. This is a minor key. This is the first appearance of Hector Bautista. And then What If 109, starring the Fantastic Four. She also found me this showcase Millennium Showcase. This is a reprint of Flash #1, which is the origin and first appearance of the Flash. Spectacular Spider-Man #223. X-Men Unlimited #1. This is a first a minor key. This is the first appearance of Sienna Blaze. Tales of the Teen Titans #50. This is another minor key. This is the marriage between Donna Troy, Wonder Girl, and Terry Long. And the final comic book that she got me for Christmas is Batman #436. This is actually a good one. This is a newsstand, and this is a minor key. This is the first appearance of Tim Drake. Okay, now what happens is that these are basically the comics that I am going to show. I'm going to go and show you like a bunch of like other stuff that I found at the swamp meet that was just sort of just piling up, and I just didn't know what to do with them. So a lot of them like trade paperbacks and books and a couple toys and magazines. I'm just going to make one giant video with all of these in there, okay? So thank you, my beautiful daughter, for getting me these comic books for Christmas. And let me show you the other stuff now. So let us start off with this Robin 2 collection I found. I ended up buying this for 10 bucks. This is basically a whole bunch of stuff in here, man. They've got like these like cards in here. These little hologram cards, which is great. They're not in mint condition. They're all scratched up. Someone obviously looked through this already. And yeah, these are beat up, man. I don't know if you can see them. Hopefully you can, but there's 4 cards. Alright, there you go. I think this is the best way to see them. Wow, they're really nice and holography. Alright, so I guess this kit contains newsstand editions of Robin 2, 1 through 4, 4 direct market editions of Robin 2, #1, 3 direct editions of Robin 2, #2, 2 direct editions of Robin 2, #3, 1 direct market edition of Robin 2 #4, 4 hologram covers, 2 backer boards, 2 custom slipcase, or a custom slipcase, and this is actually numbered, so that's pretty cool. This is 9,727 out of 25,000. Oh wow, look at that. That's actually pretty cool. Alright, so basically, these are Robin #2s. Oh yeah. Has a hologram in this one. A couple of directs. Should be, most of them probably the same. 2. Yeah, there's another 2. There's a 2, 4, a 3. Another 3. Oh yeah, I guess this is all the variant issues with it as well. Oh, it's all pretty cool. Alright, cool. That's actually a pretty good buy for $10, because I've always seen these comic books in the dollar bins, and I was like, oh, maybe I should pick them up, but then I know there's a set, so I actually end up finding the ultimate set, which is great. You know what? I am going to go and put this away. Because I don't want to drop it. Okay, now let's start you off with some of the other stuff I found. So I found these, which are very cool. It was a set of 3, and these are, I bought these for $10. These are actually statues of the Matrix, which I thought was pretty cool, as you can see. But the whole thing that I was kind of bummed out is that these were ceramic, and so whoever the owner was before, as you can see, there's like some chipped off pieces in there. I don't know if you can actually see it. I think I'm blocking the light. But then some chipped off pieces there. The Morpheus detail is actually great. This looks like Lawrence Fishburne. And actually, these are numbered as well. I guess these were limited editions. You were selling these for like, oh wow. I got this whole set for 10 bucks, but if you look at the bottom, Morpheus was 10. Trinity was 15. Look at that. See, but look, her nose is all chipped off. That kind of sucks. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, her nose is kind of chipped off. I think I'm just out of light. And then Neo, and they all have like little glasses that you could take it out. And oh wow, originally it was 50 bucks. So I think I got a great deal with getting these for 10 bucks. I think these were awesome. Let me just place these over here, kind of out of the way. And then the other toy I picked up too was, I'm a big Kevin Smith fan, so I picked up this Kevin Smith Pop. This is a Fat Man, which is great. This is an exclusive from LA Comic Con. And I picked this up for $10. I think originally he was trying to sell it for like 50. Then, you know, I kept on asking him every time I saw him, like, how much for this? How much for this? And he said, make an offer. I said, 10 bucks. And he's like, okay, yeah, cool. So I picked this up for 10 bucks. And I think that's great. Now, let me go and show you these next things I got. They are treasury editions. So, let me actually just move some of this stuff over here. Okay. So we have Shazam, Power of Hope. This is by Alex Ross. We have Wonder Woman, Spirit of Truth, another Alex Ross Treasury Edition book. And Superman, Peace on Earth, another Alex Ross Treasury, which is great. I got these for like $5 each. Inside, as you can see, it is basically text by Paul Dini, art by Alex Ross. And this is pretty awesome. I don't know if this is reprinting an issue that came out in like the single floppies, but I'm not quite sure. I'm gonna have to do some research on it, but I think it was pretty cool. Then I found this Marvel Special Edition of Close Encounters of the Third Kind, which is great. And I think I got all of these for $5. I believe it's all from the same vendor. And then Marvel Super Special Battlestar Galactica. I thought those were cool, and I got these for $5 each, and they're all in pretty great condition. Now here are some books that I picked up as well. This is a souvenir book from Comic-Con, and this is 2017, and this is a tribute to Jack Kirby. And I picked this up because, you know what, it's Jack Kirby. It's awesome. And then I found this Star Wars: The Art of Dave Dorman, which is pretty cool. It's basically all the covers that he did. This is from Tales of the Jedi. I believe this is Frida Nan. Yeah. And I thought this is spectacular. This is awesome. Also shows the little sketches over here as well, man. That's pretty cool. So I'm glad I picked that up. I think I picked this up for $5, and then I think this one was 10. Now let's start off with some trades. Like, I also got all these trades. Some of these trades I picked up for really cheap. Usually because I like to read them, of course. So the first one is Star Wars Darth Maul. I picked this up for $1. I thought that was kind of cool. And then Death Jr. Another one I picked up for $1. I Hate Fairyland by Scotty Young, Volume 1. Another dollar one. Star Wars Jedi Academy Leviathan. I picked this up because it's actually signed by Kevin J. Anderson, which is awesome because he wrote a lot of the early Star Wars books that was not canon but are now canon. So I thought that was pretty cool. I picked it up. I picked up The Last Unicorn, and so I was looking around and I found this, and I was like, yeah, I know The Last Unicorn. And I looked it through it and I read it, and it's actually great. I love the movie that came out in, wow, how long? It was like early 80s, maybe 70s. But what's cool about this, even though it does has like some scratches along the way because it wasn't really cared for, I did buy it for $3. But man, dude, I went on eBay and I saw how much like some people were selling the copy of this, and I was actually kind of astounded. I think it went up to anywhere from like $80 to $140 for like a non-mint one. This one is definitely non-mint because it does have a couple errors here, or scratches or nicks, I would say. But then I'm actually glad I found this one. Then this is Caliber Comics Negative Burn. Oh yeah, this is issue number 50. It's just a big square bound. I actually probably shouldn't have put it in there. Could have put it in the other ones. But yeah, this has a whole bunch of artists and writers on here. So interested in that one. The Destroyer. So the Destroyer is actually the original material from which a movie in the 80s was made from. The movie was called Remo Williams, and I used to watch this as a kid all the time, man. It was actually really fun, a fun movie. And then I found out that it was actually all that material came from the Destroyer. So I've been trying to pick up any Destroyer stuff I find because I love the movie. So glad I picked this up. Oh, and then this is Batman, Son of the Demon. This is the first appearance of Damon Wayne as a baby. And with this hardback, I actually have all the different versions of the Son of the Demon, which is actually awesome. And then, luckily for me, this is also signed by the writer and the artist. Is it Barr? Yeah. Mike Barr and Jerry Bingham. And I thought that was so cool. And I had to do a double take. I was like, man, is that a remark on there? No, but it's just part of the book. Also picked up Star Wars Clone Wars Volume 1, which is great because this is the first appearance of Ahsoka Tano reprinted in this trade paperback, which I thought that was kind of cool. Oh, yeah, there she is, right here. And then I picked up Volume 8 and Volume 6, and I think I bought all of these for $1 as well. Well, this one I think I bought for $5, and the Destroyer was $1. But then, yeah, these Clone Wars were all $1, as well as just Batwoman Elegy Deluxe hardcover trade paperback. I got this one for $1 as well. Then JLA Tower of Babel, which I love. I found this one for $3, which is great because this is actually one of my favorite JLA stories by Grant Morrison. Oh no, Mark Waid. Oh, my bad. This is actually by Mark Waid. And then I found R.A. Salvatore's Forgotten Realms Homeland, Book 1 of Dritz. Man, I actually love this video game series. I actually got all into the Forgotten Realms back in the day when I actually stopped reading comic books because the stories were so bad. I think I quit comic books like everybody else, like right when the Clone Saga happened and we all sort of found out that Peter Parker was the clone and Ben Reilly, before he was Ben Reilly, was the real Peter Parker. Then like maybe 2 issues back, they changed it. But by then I had quit because I was so upset because this is a character I was following for years and years. And all of a sudden he was just a clone. And yeah, so I ended up I stopped reading it, and I ended up reading a whole bunch of these Forgotten Realms books, which is great because it was like the Halfling's Gem, Dritz Durant, I can't pronounce his name, from Homeland. All these books are fantastic. I'm glad I actually picked this one up. I also found SEAL Team 7. I have no idea what it was. It was just kind of cool art, and I have friends who are Marines, so I picked this up. And then The Gift by Raven Gregory. This is another one that was just $1 and I just picked up. All right, let's go on to the next stack. So this is like my magazine stack. So these are a bunch of magazines that I found, and I thought they were very cool, so I picked them up, usually for cheap. Like this one here, this is, I think, $3. I ended up buying this one. This is a price guide with an article with Todd McFarlane in there. Look how young he is here. Crazy. So I'm glad I picked that one up. As well as this Early Wizard. This is a cover by J. Scott Campbell with Spider-Man Spawn on there. And that was very cool. And Amazing Heroes with this interview with Bill Sienkiewicz on there. This is great. It's a great cover by him as well with Wolverine. Big in his teeth. I also found, oh yeah, these were, I think they were like $3 each. Yeah, these were all $3 each as well. Then I found this Marvel graphic novel, Starstruck. Have no idea what this is about. I'm probably going to end up reading this in a little bit. But then, yeah, I'm trying to collect this whole Marvel graphic novel run now, because I found quite a few of them. Oh, yeah, and here you go. Here's Destroyer number 4 in the magazine form, which is awesome. See, Remo Williams' latest opponent. Looks like some big Hulk looking dude. And then I found Epic. I don't know what number this is, but then this is the final issue of that run, which is great. This is almost perfect too. So I'm glad I found that one. And I think I bought that one for like $2.50. Mysteries of Unexpected Worlds. This is a Golden Age book. It's a 10 center. It's got a great cover on there, man. But it is beat up, man. The edges are all messed up. It's tore up here. It's tore on the sides. I think I only bought this for $1, but I'm glad. That's a pretty good dollar spent, though. I thought that was kind of cool. And then this one here, I paid $2.50 for. I couldn't believe the condition it was in. This is the Sensational She-Hulk by John Byrne. Yeah, I haven't even looked into it because it was such a great condition. And I was actually surprised on how much it actually, people are selling this on eBay, anywhere for $30 for a very fine. But then, man, this is such a clean copy. It's probably like, in the high 9s there. So it's, I don't know, it's probably running for maybe $80. And then I found the Savage Sword of Conan #2. I do have the first one, because I'm a big Red Sonja fan, so I found that key. And this one's pretty cool because it is a little bondage cover in the back. This is great. I also found I found the series. I found 3 Hulk books, and let me see. He wanted $20 for it, but I think I ended up paying $8 for it because I was gonna walk away. It was late in the day in the swap meet, and he was like, "You know what? How much you have?" I was like, "Yeah, I have $8 on me." And says, "Okay, yeah, here. You know, I don't want to go home with it." I was like, "All right, cool." So I picked up this Hulk magazine, which is great. And then oh wait, where's the other Hulk magazines? I guess they're coming up. But then I also found this one here, which is Heroes. And this is pretty cool. These are tributes to 9/11 by various artists. Yeah, this is some of the most stunning artwork I've ever seen. There's man, it's so inspirational on some of this stuff, man. Look at this, little firefighters. This is great. This has so much meaning. This is so crazy. Look at that. This is by Campbell. This is crazy. I'm actually glad I found this. I thumbed through this earlier, but I might have to thumb through it again to get the full experience for it. I also picked up Nam, the magazine #1. I thought this is very cool. This is a newsstand as well. Oh, here's the other Hulk one. So this other Hulk one I picked up with Lou Ferrigno on it, and I believe this is by Joe Jusko, which is incredible. It was actually in pretty decent shape. This actually has some value to it, so I'm happy I picked this up. And then I also found, this is the third one. This is the Hulk #13. This is actually a minor key. This is the first interior artwork by Bill Sienkiewicz. Yeah, so I'm actually happy I found those. And yeah, I mean, I guess if I knew what they were, I would have paid the $20 for all 3 of them. And finally, I found this last magazine. This is awesome. This is RoboCop #1. I think I found it for like $5. This is the first appearance of RoboCop. I'm so happy I found this one. This is awesome. And of course, this is a minor key, and it does have some value to it. So I'm glad I found this one. All right, let's get to my last stack. Oh, wait. Before I get to the last stack, let me show you this one here. So, this one was actually a Christmas gift. This is crazy. So, one of the vendors I go to all the time, he tried selling me this like months ago. He said $40, and I was like, wow, this is awesome, right? And, you know, we opened it up. We saw what was inside. This is actually signed by, I think this is Brian Haberlin. Yeah, this is Brian Haberlin, right? I believe he wrote the whole thing. Let me see. Yeah, Brian Haberlin. So I thought this was so cool. This is like one of those big giant graphic novels, man. It's crazy how big this is. Yeah. And so he went off and he said, yeah, 40 bucks. And I was like, you know what? I looked through it and I was like, this is very cool. But man, dude, it's so big and it's so cumbersome. I don't even know where to put this thing. And he goes, he understood. Then later on, you know, a month later, he goes, no, I still had that thing. If you want it, I'll sell it to you for half off, which is 20 bucks. And then I was like, no, I don't know what to do with it. You know, it's such a big item. And then finally, last month or the beginning of the month, he was like, oh, you know, I sell it to you for 10 bucks. I just need to get rid of it. And I was like, dude, I don't know. And he's like, you know what, man, you come here all the time. Why don't you just keep this as a Christmas gift then? I was like, really? Then I took it. So I thought this was awesome. I still don't know where to put it, man. It's such a giant book. It's hard to display, but man, it's great. And it's signed by Brian Haberlin. So, you know, I have this. Now let me go show you the last stack. So the last stack I have are slabs. Okay, these are my last stacks that I found. Okay, so I found this one at the swap meet, and I paid $50 for it. So this is a minor key. I believe this is the first appearance of, what is it? Superior Octopus, I believe. And this is Amazing Spider-Man number 25. This is from the Jeff Campbell store. I thought this was cool. It is a 9.2, but you know what? For 50 bucks, you can't really go wrong with it. Then, this one I picked up. This is a 9.6 CGC Witness, Shannon the She-Devil number 1, signed by Frank Cho. I thought this was awesome. It doesn't really have a lot of value to it, but then I did buy it for 40 bucks. And I was like, wow, that's actually crazy because, you know, it takes about $36 plus shipping and handling to get, and how much they got this signed. So, you know, they probably spent well over $100 or maybe $80 at least, to get this signed and slabbed and shipped. And I bought it for like half of that, which is kind of cool. All right. And this one is a 9.4 of the New Mutants number 87. This is great. Of course, we all know this is the first appearance of Cable, first appearance of Strife, first appearance of the Mutant Liberation Front. Yeah, so I love it, man. It's a 9.4, but hell, I think I only paid, what, $120 for this, which wasn't bad. And I think that was like when everything was high. Now everything is starting to get lower on all this stuff. So I thought that was great. And I think I bought it like maybe 4 or 5 months ago. I just forgot all about it. And then the last snag of this video is going to be, bam. So this is a 9.4 PGX of Star Wars Heir to the Empire, which is a minor key. This is the first appearance of Thrawn, of course. First appearance of Mara Jade. First appearance of Joruus C'baoth. First appearance of Rook. And first appearance of Talon Karade? I don't know. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, of course, which I always do. But I thought this was great. I actually got this off of eBay. I had my eye on it. It was getting bid, and I won this bid for, I think it was like $100, $103. I actually won that bid on, which is great because this is a 9.4. I don't really care too much about CGC, CBS, or CBCS or PGX. All I know is that it's encased, which is great. It means it's not going to get ruined. As you can see, as I can see, there's only one little tick on the spine, which probably dropped it to the 9.4. It's actually not a color breaking tick either. So if I ever wanted to break this open and send it to CGC, I probably can get it pressed and maybe able to get that one tick out. I think that's the only thing I see on my end, which is great. All right, so there you go. That was the last snag of the day. Thank you so much for watching. And if you are new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe. If you are coming back, if you already subscribed, hit that like button, leave a comment. I love reading the comments in there. And you guys, take care. See you next time. Bye-bye.